What's up, guys? This is Fishing for Greatness. So last time we were here, we nailed on to a nice snakehead. Brought it home, made a little catch and cook, made it into a short, and produced it for you guys. We're back out here again. It's a little bit, it's a little bit, quiet out here. I want to see if we can nail onto a fish. I got the rod set up with just a hook, and we're gonna try to catch a sunny for some bait. And after that, we're gonna, I don't know, maybe change out to a Texas rig. There's snakehead all over the place. There's bait balls all over the place. So we're gonna really try hard here. I'm gonna smoke a blunt before I get started here, and we're gonna hit a couple areas in Banning Park. We're gonna start off here where I call it the original snakehead. We're gonna work our way down to the railroad tracks, and we're gonna cast symmetrically along the railroad tracks, see if we can nail onto maybe a snakehead or maybe a bass. I haven't caught a decent bass this year. I think my biggest bass was about 12 to 14 inches. Kind of pathetic, but I mean, what are you going to do? So let's get started. Hey, did you get onto a sunny yet? I'm gonna catch you on. Uh, yeah, guys, we're gonna really try here. you guys doing? Andy Garcia, how you doing, man? This is Fishing for Greatness. We are at Banning Park. We are trying to nail on some snakeheads and some bass. So that's all that really matters. Try and get these snakehead out of here and maybe even produce you guys an actual catch and cook. We are using worms, Texas rigs. We got a couple turtles out here. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Beautiful stuff. We should be nailing on to at least one snakehead today. We're going to be nailing on to a snakehead. We're going to be really officially doing a catch and cook on it. And yeah, so we're really going to be trying. Yeah, dude. Yeah. There are a lot of bait bowls out here. Look at this. Wow. Little tiger swallowtail for the commentary. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. We just got here. I got the worms. I got the hook. Using a mosquito hook, we're going to be trying to nail at least a sunny for some bait. And then yeah, we're just sight casting these bait balls. We're going to try to nail onto a nice snakehead. Maybe some largemouth. That's what we're going to be doing. What I've always learned is you got to smoke before you start fishing. Got to smoke, you know. There's something about it. Gets you on these fish easy. I was thinking about doing a podcast or, you know, organizing my little setup upstairs for a podcast situation. There's so many things I want to get out there. The types I'm using, how to nail these snakeheads, striper. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate you. I try to output as much good content as I can. I don't really do any boring stuff. My lives are like the most boring it gets. I put out content like crazy. And even my lives, you know, I try not to go home stunk. I really do nail these fish. And that's what matters. So we're at the first pond in Banning. There's a lot of history that went down here in the past. A lot of unfortunate history. A lot of good fish being caught here. I caught one of my biggest bass here, almost 7 pounds. Massive bass. So we're gonna try and nail onto a bluegill right now. We're gonna put her on the hook for my driver, and then we're gonna continue to slay these fish with garlic worms. This is Fishing for Greatness. Let's get on. We're gonna put on a worm. Garlic worm that we got from Walmart. These things smell more like garlic than actual garlic. You must They must infuse them with garlic or a garlic alternative. But that's what we're working with right now. So the trick is here, keep it off the bottom. This whole place is overwhelmed with moss. Oh, there you go. Come on, take it, take it. Ah, come on. But the key thing is to keep it off the bottom. Got one. Ah. There we go. That's our first bluegill. That's the first fish on the live fish today. These guys get big in here actually. But this, he isn't small, but he's about a year old. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. We're going to use him as bait. I'm going to take him over here to my driver. Got you one. But that's our goal right there. I'm going to end up hitting that spot.
Oh, did you get it, Tony?
I got a Sonny.
Damn. Let me run this in.
Lay
him over there, and I'm going to put him in the hole. That's what that guy said. He said he called it.
Wow. Damn right, guys. So apparently there are massive catfish in here. There are huge catfish in this pond. And nobody knows. Nobody would know. But yeah, apparently somebody had caught a 10-pound catfish in here. And they are in here. There's some massive fish at Bang Pond. A lot of people say it's overfished. A lot of people say that it's overly pressured. And if you sit there and, you know, fish for a little bit, you'll catch something. You just got to put in effort. You got to put in effort, man. This year I have been putting in work. I have been catching a lot of fish. I really have. I'm satisfied with what I've been catching this year. Sonny, the striper earlier this year, I literally obliterated the striper this year at Newport. They're not there now, but when they do come back, I will be hitting Newport again. And maybe do like an official catch and cook. Do a video where, you know, I cook up one of these striper and literally show you guys how it's done. These striper, you know, they're hard to catch unless you know what you're doing. You got to get it right under that shadow line over there, and you got to get it right in front of their face. And if you know what you're doing, you're going to nail some big ones. And I got it down. I got it completely down. I'm going to show you guys later this year when they come back. You can't call me an expert unless you know, call me an expert. But yeah, I'm pretty good at these striper. There's a lot of people that fish for these striper. They'll fish all night and not catching anything. I've had people that fish there for years for these striper, and I just obliterate them the way I do it. I do it a little bit different than everybody else. Artificial and rampant casting. Rampant casting. Reel it in, you know, cast it out, reel it in fast, and keep on that jig. Keep jigging it as you're reeling. Not too fast where they can't catch up to it, but just fast enough where, yeah, they think it's a shad or some type of bait fish. And you really get some good fish. Ooh, right off the bat, getting hit. So if located to Sonny, they're about 10 feet out. but they're stopping for some reason too. I don't know if it's the level of the oxygen in the water or there's a predatory fish right in front of me. But if the worms don't produce, and I don't see the bait fry, we're gonna move over there and we're gonna use the Texas rig. That's what I'll call my biggest bass here. Ooh, come on, take it. You got it. Come on. Ah! He took the worm off. I knew as soon as he did it too. Rebait. Get a rebate on these fish here. Maybe a discount, whatever. Well, I'm fishing the state of Delaware. For people that don't know, we have multiple fish species in here, by the way. We have crappie, largemouth bass, snakehead, catfish. We've got bluegills. We've got turtles, eels. What happens when it rains? We've got an outgoing creek, and when it rains, it kind of floods in from Christiana, and even this little tiny creek, it becomes tidal. The water rushes back in, and sometimes I'll see dead striper right at the surface. Small ones, but they're there. And rainy days are always best to fish here, I found out. Yeah, we're going to nail them, guys. We are using the garlic night crawler. Stop. Right out on the water's edge. That's where you want to be hitting these fish. I got another one. Guys, we got a smaller bluegill here. Cool. Hey, cool. Hey, I got a smaller fish for you. A smaller one. Cool. We got little baby bluegill here. Look at that. Pretty awesome indeed, man. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Look at that. Wow. Pretty cool fish. We could use it as bait. It is that size. We could use it as bait. I'm thinking about it. Maybe retie on a worm hook and put it on. Cast it out. Bad idea. Maybe we should keep them for bait. We could. We're gonna put them to the side here. Even if I don't use them for bait, I'll freeze them. No bait goes to waste here on Fishing for Greatness. We automatically use our bait as much as we can here. I'm gonna put on another worm. If you guys could smell these night crawlers, dude, you guys, most of you would throw up. They are garlicky. There's a reason they call them garlic night crawlers for a reason. But Dang! I seen it. Garlic night crawlers, guys. Garlic night crawlers. I'm gonna try to get over here. Come on, guys. Come on. We got this. Yo, I got a snakehead over here.
Got one?
No, I just heard a topwater splash. He's right over here, too. I'm going across. Hey, your frog's still on?
Yeah.
You want? Can I use it?
Well, I took it off, but you can have it.
He's in the reeds over here. All right, guys, I've spotted a snakehead. We're gonna really try to hit him here. He's a big one too. It's a big snakehead. We're gonna try to really try to catch this guy. I mean, top water like that, that was nuts. That's nuts. Give me a second, guys. All right, guys. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take one of these worms. I know how this is. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to take one of these worms and rub it over this topwater frog here. Cut it open. We're going to try nail onto this guy. I just seen him do a topwater bite. Kind of gave me an adrenaline rush too. So we got 12-pound test here. We're going to try and nail this fish. Maybe I should get my GoPro ready for this. "6 days you shall work, and and on the Sabbath you may rest. In Jesus' name. We're just putting on the GoPro for this in case I do catch them. I want them on video. It's a big snakehead. Huge snakehead. Alright guys. Let's really try to hit this guy. Yo, he just hit it.
Oh, he hit that work?
Yeah, he just, dude, I just got that on camera. Oh, man. All right, guys, he's on it. He did hit it. I'm going to give him a little bit. He hit it, guys. We're going to catch the snakehead. We're going to catch him. You think I was playing, baby? Nope. We're going to catch the snakehead, guys. He's right behind me. Turn off the GoPro for the time being. So you take this garlic worm and you take this topwater frog. We're going to rub this worm over this frog. That's, I mean, the best thing you can do to, you know. So we're going to rub this garlic worm all over this thing. You know, that's what you want to do. You want to get this garlic worm all over here. I just seen my first topwater bite of the year, so let's do it. Right there in front of us. Actually, coincidentally, there's a bottle. We don't have much blue right here, so bear with me. So what I'm doing now, guys, is letting that frog sit. I don't want to scare these fish. I feel like they're used to frogs and all types of stuff. Like I said, it's an overfish pond. And I feel like they're used to all these lures being thrown at them. We're going to let that frog sit. That way they're not going to expect it when I reel it in. That's my secret right now. That's what I'm working with. We can really try catch these fish. Sometimes you ain't going to catch them at all. Sometimes you're going to slay them. So now we've got another pole right here. All right, guys, we've got another sunny. These guys are the filler of my live right here. Got produced content immediately. He looks like he's been hooked before. Look at that fish, though. Beautiful markings on it. You really can't beat that, guys. That's amazing. Fishing for greatness. And like I said, we're 3 bluegill deep at Sonny's at Banning Park. I don't know. Some people will call them regular bluegill. I usually call most panfish sunnies anyway. The term actually comes from the red breast sunfish I used to catch as a kid, and they can be a fun fight. Like you get some big ones on, you're like, oh wow, you know. Fishing's all about releasing stress too. You want to get rid of some stress. You really want to get out there and just forget about life, all the struggles and everything. That's what you do. Go fishing. Go fishing. That's all you got to do. We've got We're gonna try to reel in this frog shortly here too. Ooh. We got fish right in front of it as well. And there we go. We got another sunny. Really, we really try to produce here, and let's see how he's hooked. A lot of people need pliers. I did buy pliers before I came here, but if you can get that hook out without pliers, that's great. The pliers are for the snakehead. Look at that. Look at that beautiful fish, guys. Holy crap. That is amazing, guys. That is beautiful. Release that. Yep. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. I think I'm four bluegill deep now. I'm gonna go reel in the frog. I let it sit there for a little bit for a purpose. Hey, you have any smelly on you, John?
Yeah, you need some?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It really depends on where they're at. But, the older they get, the more I'm being in any water, where Manny's not like that. That smelly bucket. Oh man, that's. Here's the deal, guys. There's a snakehead over here. It's hit me twice so far. I got the topwater frog sitting in some shad, smelly, liquidy stuff. You call it lure smelly, whatever. It's going to be great. It's going to work. Now, the regular topwater frog was hitting. I rubbed a little bit of garlic scented nightcrawler on it, and they hit it twice. We're going to let this shad kind of dry into this topwater frog, and then we're going to cast it again. There's some snakeheads right behind me, and I truly believe if I let this sit out for about 5 minutes in this artificial lure smelly stuff, it's scent. But we're 4 bluegill deep. We have, thank you, Cleveland. Appreciate you. We have it just drying out in the sun, so I'll give it about 2 to 3 minutes before I make my next cast. Let me smoke this cigarette and try to form a decision. I might let something sit out there for maybe, a carp or something as well. But this place has so much algae, you're going to catch algae before all day. All day. This is Snakehead Haven here. So, snakeheads love it. I mean, the whole pond doesn't get that deep. It only gets about, 4 or 5 feet deep. Hey, John, Bobber. Something's messing with it. Yeah, we're really gonna nail him this time. We're gonna nail on to him. Other than snakehead, we got a decent amount of bass here. I'm gonna be hitting over there to the left a little bit with a Texas rig, and we're gonna try to slay him. Got a couple hits on this. I really wanna be 100% sure this whole lure smells like shad before I cast it again. I'm not giving up. We're leaving here with a snakehead today, or at least leaving here with a catch of a nice bass. We're in it for the long haul, guys. Really, that's what it is. We're in it for the long haul here. We're going to try to satisfy my viewers with a beautiful catch, whether it be a snakehead or a beautiful bass. Caught a couple sunny already. Bluegill is the proper. But there's just so much more. There's so much more. As long as if you can hit them early in the morning on top water, because that's when they're going to be hitting top water too. My driver, he's got a bobber, and about maybe 2 feet down, he's got a bluegill. He's going to be catching something big. Hopefully not a turtle. We're going to get this rod, and we're gonna really try to slay onto these fish. Slay onto these fish. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna finish this cigarette and get this rod and cast out. All right, let's get it. right now, I have a topwater frog sprayed down with some really smelly scent. Shad. Of course, the brand name Yum. W-U-M. No, Y-U-M? Y-U-M.
Here, they're either going to be really hungry.
Hey, John, look at this deer.
Hey, God. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. This is okay. I got a deer on camera. Walking down the
I'm gonna let that sit out there for a little bit. It seems like when you let it sit out there, they kind of get, used to nothing being casted in, and then when you're reeling, it hits them unexpectedly. They're not used to something just moving like that without, a cast. This pond is really pressure, but if you know how to fish it, you can nail some undeniably amazing fish. It's all up to you. It's always going to be, you know, your effort. So it's kind of like, you know, one of those things where you want to let beer ferment when you're making it. You want to let it just sit there. You want to be letting it sit here in the smell of its own musk, smoking weed. Weed is a necessity on these trips. Indians, a long time ago, would do rituals with cannabis before they went fishing. Not to say it would, I'm not sure if it would work or not. But I think it did. And I think these fish really were just better catching, man. Just better, easier to catch. Indians knew what they were doing. So that's kind of the plan here. I did get a couple bites after I smoked that blunt, and then it kind of went, I don't know. So I think we're going to try again. We're going to try again here, guys. The frog's just sitting there, waiting to be dragged. While we let that frog sit there and let these fish get comfortable, I'm going to catch a sunny. Like I said, these snakehead, they're used to being caught and released. Like, people just release them back here, and it kind of pisses. They're eating all the bass. They're eating all the bass fry, and people are just releasing snakeheads back. Like, they don't understand, dude. These things have up to 105,000 kids a year. Snakeheads can literally have up to 105,000 babies every year. Now you put that in perspective, a snakehead can live up to what, 10, 15 years? So there's the good snakehead to the oh shit. All right, so yeah, there's a good snakehead to the right. All right, and I'm gonna try to catch them. Got bites off it. It did a topwater bite. It's a little bit bigger than the last one we caught here, Brandon. I got a topwater frog out. It's already striked at it once. So I'm just letting it sit there. I smelled it with really good yum scent. That's kind of like shad flavor. There's also a deer right there. Pretty cool. We're going to try another snakehead though, right now. Alright, so I've had this frog just sitting out there. It's different when you cast and start reeling in. fish automatically see that as, oh, somebody's trying to catch me again. If you let it sit out there just floating around and then reel in, catches them unexpected. So that's what we're going to try to do. The algae is what creates unsustainability. Ooh, very, ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Right over. Ooh. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on. Get it all the way out there. We'll let it dip. Right now, All right, guys, we're gonna make it down. We're gonna make it down the other side. Throw a couple casts on this other side real quick, and just the frog before I decided to change up. Maybe throw a Texas rig on something. Now I love this side because you never know what's on this side. Never know. The water is really dark. Sometimes you can see these snakehead swimming on the edge. Sometimes you get lucky. There are some fish splashing here and there. Oh, yeah, always check it out. Yeah. Oh, that was a sunny. I'm gonna try to get across here. All right. Let me put you guys there. Is that good enough? I just had a follow. Hey,
Shoot the tail right off.
Toast.
I mean, he don't even have a tail. Took his whole tail. shoot up the side of it.
Might have been a turret. We're gonna make this reel in, then we'll head back to the original spot. All right, guys, we're moving back over. Ain't nothing here but a bunch of coal. Now, I like to check this little creek out as well sometimes. You see some pretty gnarly stuff over here. Down recently. There are some fish here. Baby fish, of course, but wow. So this is what I was talking about. What happens is the fish, when it floods, when it rains, all these fish from the Christiana River start to come up into there. It becomes a thing. You get striper, and then they actually come up into the pond and just they don't do anything because it's completely fresh, and they end up going fast. It kind of sucks, but right now I'm just seeing what's the situation here. I'm gonna move back over into my original spot. Maybe tie on to something a little bit worth throwing. The Did it look like a turtle
What
or?
do you mean? Just, I know right where you're at.
Oh, damn. Yeah, honestly, yes. A snake, I mean, yeah, probably. It could be. There's a big chance. I'll catch you another
And
one.
that's where it was, right over there, Colin. That's where he grabbed it.
What?
Right there.
Motherfucker.
Right there.
All right, let me catch you a small guy. Damn. Yeah, there's a turtle right here. I think something just. Oh, shit. Guys, we're gonna try to catch some smaller fish for John. He has automatically nailed the white. Hey, there's a big turtle over here. All right, guys, we're still trying to catch a small fish. No. I'm a loser. I'm a loser. I'm a loser. Hooking another one because I snag on. I'm getting closer to catching a fish that I know that I'ma put on the oven. Stovetop frying so easily. I'm getting closer to eating a snake cat cause I'm so hungry. Hey. I'm getting closer. Come on. Where you at, baby? Need that fish. Need that fish. God, yeah, I might put up to a Texas rig. Not completely sure, but it's looking like it. It's really great something like that. We got Here we go, guys. We got bait. We've got bait. Step one. Little tiny bluegill here. Little tiny bluegill. Tiny bluegill here. Look at the colors on that thing. The markings. It's the markings on the backside of bluegill. Oh. We're going to use them as bait. Oh, man. All right, guys. While we have John. He's throwing out a bluegill right now, and it's a decent sized one. I mean, and we're going to emphasize on that. Yo, John, you got a turtle headed for your shit right now. Huh, that's crazy. I'm gonna cast out another worm. So I do like to put an emphasis on these fish. Sometimes I like to really, display them. They look good. You're gonna get good detail. That's all it is. You know. Sometimes people be catching fish and don't even like throw them out there to show them or nothing. It's retarded. But see, there's just fish. Oh, took the bait right off my hook. Can't win them all, guys. Can't win them all. You certainly try. Ah, liberty, the freedom of liberty. That mall, the algae. Got him. All right, guys. What number is this? I'm half tempted to throw this out on the line for my stronger. Dude, that is a perfect size. We're gonna use them as bait. Damn right. I mean, why not? Now, I've seen a snakehead to the right of me. I'm wondering. Nah, I need something. I need some bigger hooks than those. Come on, guys. Let's get some. There we go. Size 3 worm hook. I'm going to attach it to this bluegill. Then we're going to throw it out. We got size 3 worm hook. I'm going to put this bluegill on and cast that. Maybe the snakehead will eat that. Oh, let's try. We got a bluegill on. Try to catch another sunny. It's getting a little bit later out. The sun is starting to hit. Took my bait like it was nothing. Like it was nothing, guys. So for those of you that really don't know, YouTube is requesting 8,000 watch hours, dude. So that means I got to work twice as hard. Now, this doesn't start till February 1st of next year. But man, it's, you know, kind of like a battle trying to get these watch hours. Before next year, man. Watch hours, and that's all that really matters, right? Hard. Got another one, guys. Nice little bluegill here. We're gonna put him on a hook. I'm gonna reel this one in, and we're gonna pass him out over here. Oh, look at this small snail. Let me get this off. All right, guys, we got the Sunny on the hook. We're gonna cast it out. Cast it out into oblivion, guys. What we're gonna do. All right, guys, we're gonna start off brand new, man. I don't think the fish is gonna do it today. Ooh, wait, hold on. Got something? Yeah, they're all lined along the bank. They in the area. Well, guys, I will tell you that it is now later on in the day. We have caught a couple bluegills. We see here. Haven't seen any snakehead, but I did get hit twice by one. Um, just the top water blow ups. They kind of went down because of the time of day. So we might. I'm gonna try to hit another spot here, maybe. Maybe if I got here a little bit earlier, I would have slayed some better fish. But the bluegills, it's all about being grateful for what you do catch. I will say the snakehead somehow they really do elude me sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. We want to spot these snakehead right away. Ah, ah. Now the other side, guys. Let's get you guys on a good look. The other side here. That's where all the best fish are, especially in the afternoon. They're all over there. If you keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, you get to this little corner over here. That's where I call my 6-pounder, right there. It was a beautiful bass. And yeah, that's where they're at. But you go over here, I think there's a good crappie spot over there as well. I'm trying to get over there. That I know there's good fishing over there. Try to sight cast some fish here. Yeah, so that's what we're working with now. I'm really going to try to slay these fish. I'm going to throw out another worm soon. Bannon Park continues to I don't know, disappoint me sometimes. This is it's a highly pressured area. You get people coming here in the morning. And they just overfish it. I mean, I would too. If I got up early in the morning, I would overfish it too. I don't blame nobody. I really don't. But it really is beautiful out here. I mean, wow. Good trying to get you guys on some more fish.
Yeah.
With a view like this, just at the lily pads themselves, you really get a feel for where these fish are, and man, it's great. All right, guys, we got a red-tailed hawk here. 2-minute mark. The red tail hawk. There he goes. I think that's red tail. Not sure. We got a couple here actually. We got this one and we got that one. I don't know. It's good. For all I know is a couple of freaking vultures. They could be vultures. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, John! There's a giant snake over here. Yeah, he just lifted his head up out of water. I thought it was a turtle at first. He's right there in the middle. Holy crap, dude, that's big. That's a huge fucking snake, dude. He must be at least 6, 7 feet long, bro. I seen his head. Yeah, he's right there in the middle. I think I'm gonna get the camera. Where is he? Right there, I think.